I am a huge fan, first of all, of Beauty and Black, and
I appreciate you.
I loved, if you guys remember the series, P Valley, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, okay, this is like my new fix. Since we didn't get a new season of P Valley, like Beauty and Black, the acting is so over the top. It's dramatic.
Yes.
It's so ghetto, but we absolutely love it. We love it. We love you. And I feel like so many of the actors and actresses in Beauty and Black, everybody's a main character.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's the main character, and I feel like all of you guys get the spotlight. I'm able to identify with each character equally. We see you guys all equally, and I think that's what's beautiful is that everybody gets to shine in this series.
No, I definitely do. They definitely do. That's
like your character obviously is like, we love to hate you, right? It's like you're the villain. Like, when did you feel like you had to tap into emotionally to make him feel so real?
I mean, it just lived on me, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a guy that has been through a lot in my life. Like, even me posting yesterday, because, like, you know, I got this little Uber story going viral right now. Right?
You do. I saw that.
And I posted it really on some shit as like, I saw my sister post me on the #1 slot, and it was a picture of me and Crystal, like, on Netflix, and we were like, it had us #1. And I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy, nigga. Like, I really would, like, nigga, they come a long way. So I just tweeted that on some, like, not even thinking about it type stuff. And then I woke up the next morning and had millions of views like that. And I'm like, oh, shit. So now everybody, every blog, everyone's going crazy and talking about the Uber thing. But the crazy thing is, that was really luxury compared to the other shit I had. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. So it's like, hey, they weren't going crazy over the Uber story, but no, I was selling plasma, bro. I was selling plasma, $100 every 2 days. Every time I go in there, I'm getting $100. Like, I was hustling. I've been hustling my whole life because it's tough out here. From Verizon, from being a mover, I was selling direct TV in the back of Walmart. See, this is the thing about it. I'm always, everything that's happened in my life is funneling the next thing. That's what I feel about my life. So, like, when we talk about the question, it's like everything that's happened in my life is already stored up emotionally. But the thing about it, the difference between Roy and Julian is, okay, how do you deal with these emotions?
That's the next question I was going to ask you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it is, because it's like me as Julian, me being a believer in God and Yeshua and the Holy Spirit, me being a guy that wants to be love and be peaceful. I like to have a good time, of course, but my vices, I've never taken like the route of like, I need to go to this and do this to feel fulfilled because I feel empty inside. No, I've always gotten that from God. So it's like, I've felt emotions, I felt anger, I felt anxiety, I felt depression, but instead of taking it out on the coke and letting that be my nurturer, or taking it out on women and me feeling powerful, that's the thing I do is basically, like I said, go to the prayer and go to meditation, things of that nature. With Roy, it's like he goes that way and goes to the craziness, the negative side. But the way it's easy for me to tap into the emotion because I have felt those emotions. And that's why it's like, with me and Billy Bob Thornton, I talk about this interview a couple of times in some other interviews. But yeah, like, Billy Bob Thornton is one of the actors I really like because he's raw. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of, what you see is what you get. You don't give a shit. I'm doing what I do. This is me, Billy Bob. But he's an incredible actor, an Oscar Award winner. And it's like, he was talking about, you know, how actors, and granted, everyone's different. You know, I think it's a talent to be able just to like snap into it, because he was talking about how sometimes actors give like elaborate, like, I had to do this, and then I went into the meditation room, and I went into the doctor's room, and then I looked at myself, and I had to snap my fingers 3 times to tap into something. And he's like, I ain't got no answer like that for you. I just, I get the script, what I got to do, I just do it. So with me, it's kind of, because he said it already lives on him, because I guess his life, his past, you kind of, you as in life, you just gain this iron sharpens iron. You're just gaining this, what's the word I'm looking for? Looking for a word. But anyway, you're just gaining this depth of a person as you get older and stuff. You know what I'm saying? As you get older and go through things, and you're getting stronger. And at the end of the day, I think it just lives on you. And I think with this character, me being a guy that has gone through ebbs and flows of life, through the ups and downs, I see the page, I see what I need to do, and it's like, let's get it. And then after they say cut, I'm back to, hey, what's happening, baby? And it's joking and goofing, because it's like, it's just let's do it. Let's get it done. And I think I
Yes.
treat acting like a job because it
Yeah.
is a job and it's a
Yeah.
craft and it doesn't take a toll on me like that either.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, so I know it's elaborate a little bit, but
Yeah.
yeah,
No, that's okay, because that was kind of the next question that I wanted to ask. Like, do you feel like you had to mentally separate yourself from Julian and Roy? Like, once cameras are off, once you're off set, is there a separation? Do you feel like it's an internal thing? Like, you really have to just kind of like release this character because he's so strong and there's so much depth and there's so much aggression and just he's probably the complete opposite of who you really are in person, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And so is there a mental separation? Like, once those cameras were off, I gotta get back to Julian.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't even know. It's really just, it's kind of easy to tap back into.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not really no craziness. Like I said, like once they yell cut, it can be the craziest scene. Once they yell cut, I'm like, what are we doing after this, twin? What are we doing? Yeah. And it'll go back to joking because it's just like I said, I think that's why I love this craft so much, because I think it's more so, I've been doing it for so long, and I know I've been doing it professionally for 10 years, but it's like,
nice.
I've been acting, I got 4 siblings. So we've been doing shit since I was 5 years old, acting on the damn camcorder. So it's like, these characters and God's great because we get to use his imagination and be these characters and tell these stories. And it's not really, you do it, and then once they all cut, it's like, I bet we good. It's like, it's just like, it's like hooping or playing sports. It's like, once I take the pads off, I don't want to tackle nobody no more. It's just like, it's only in them lines. That's where the action's at. It's just like the camera. It's like, once you say action, that's where the action at. Cut, I'm good. We're back to chilling. Me being Julian Horton, and I'm like a guy that wants positivity, and I want change. I read the script sometimes, and I'm like, oh shit, here's a pivot. Here's a nope. Nope. And but Tyler likes it. It keeps the drama going and stuff, and I get it. So it's just like, So with Roy, I think, what you see, what you get with him. What you see is what you get so far. Season 3 is going to be, I can't say too much about season 3, but like I said, man, I mean, that's really what you see, what you get with Roy. What you see, what you get type person for sure.
Yeah. Are there any other characters now that I'm sure, because do you actually are you watching it, like in real time, like how we are watching it, or you? You are?
Yeah, I watched it in real time. I finished it,
Great. So when you're looking back at it, are there any other roles or characters you're like, damn, would have loved to play him?
Nah. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you're fully embodied Roy, and you love Roy. Yeah. I
think Roy is the most fun character I've ever got to play in my life. I think he's because I'm a Sagittarius, I like freedom.
Okay.
So it's like to be able to play a character, to portray a character that's so free, that's so just wild, but at the same time, see, the thing about me is like I Julian Horton, I'm very animated and I like to have a good time, right? So it's like with Roy, he had so many ways to allow me as Julian Horton to input some of my traits into the character because the way it was written, it was such a fluid, free character. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't one noted. Like he was, of course it was written like 30s, mean, vicious. But I was like, shit, I can add some funniness and humor to that shit too. He could still be mean and vicious. So I wanted to give him some redeemable qualities because people always tell me he gonna be like Charles from Diamond Man Black Woman or what's the dog's name from Why Did I Get Married and stuff. How he did Jill Scott. And I'm like, I don't know though, twin. They were more like real mean and stuff. Like Roy. You look at him, he look like he have a good time though. You know what I'm saying? Like he vicious. I don't like how he did my girl Kimmy, whatever, but he like have a good time. So it's like that's why I love playing this character because I was able to just have so much fun and just be loose. I've been on a lot of sets in my life, and it's like I gotta get it right. I gotta get the script right. I gotta get everything right type stuff. And then with Roy, it's like. You get the script and stuff, and then you feel like going off script and improv and then having some fun. You can do that too. And Tyler, and I love Tyler for allowing me to just be free with it because he saw from day one that this is the type of actor we got playing this. Okay, be free, and he let me be free, and that's what I think really has really elevated the character because he's allowed me to be free. He didn't put me into any confinements to any boxes. He let me be me. He let me take chances. He let me take risks. I've had ideas. I'm like, I'm trying this.
Yeah.
Go for it. And it's like, and those things that I went for are the things that are quotables now. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I see the show and I'm like, yeah, that was like, I really do think it's like a God ordained thing. Like that character, yeah, that's like an alternate Julian a little bit. But it's just
Oh,
like,
I
yeah,
love that. So do you think that the boundaries have been like pushed to the max? Like, what do you feel like is the most unhinged thing that Roy has done?
the most unhinged thing I will say, and this is me being honest, I think the
He
most
done a lot of
unhinged,
shit. You know, like Roy
I
is a
think,
trip.
yes, I think the most unhinged thing is when he stops the fight between Felicia and Crystal Stewart Mallory. He stops the fight between them, and then he takes Felicia back. And I was just like, oh my gosh,
It's toxic
bro.
on a whole nother level.
Oh my, because
It's
everything
so
else,
toxic on a whole nother level.
yeah, because everything else he done, people have done before it. But it's like to be able to be holding back your wife. And then cause then you think, you know what I'm saying? Then you think that's like, cause in me, I'm like, I'm gonna get my wife settled down and stuff. I made a mistake, da 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 da. And then TP knows how to get the drama going. Nah, you gonna grab her. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I say, you gonna make them hate me, bro. You gonna make them hate me. But TP know what he doing though, cause later in the story, and that earns the part that she drives the car to the house. So
Yes.
he knows what he's doing. He's such a good storyteller. But yeah, even me being like personally, you know, the actors not supposed to judge our characters, but that I was like, ooh, I gotta grab her after I broke up the fight with my wife, and I gotta say we ain't done. Oh shit!
A
I didn't know.
mess.
Yeah,
A mess.
that was probably the one that was the most unhinged. 'Cause everything else he's done is like it's pretty bad, but that was just like, yo, he tripping. Because even when I watched it, I felt bad. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I said, and I was worried that people were really gonna hate me for real for that. I was like, oh shit. So
Oh
it's
no,
just
they do.
they do, but I'm
No,
saying
they
like
do.
they do, but I'm talking about like niggas like, yo, nigga, why you do that to like really on some craziness? But it's like, but then I guess me being, you know, coffee poured on me and me getting hit with a car, it salvaged that. So yeah, I guess we're good there.
I love that. So now I feel like you're kind of using this moment, you know, you're acting and Roy to kind of introduce us now to the music side of everything. You know, you have the most original Timo. Now, this is a record label you created.
Yes.
Please get more into detail about your record label.
Okay, so basically, I've been doing music for a long time. I've really been doing music since I was a kid, you know, but at the same time, it's like, you know, especially as you get older, it takes money to do anything. We're living in the most, I don't even know how to explain it. Sometimes, like, when I do the music, I'm like, I don't even know, because it's like so much music is being uploaded every single day. It's so saturated. But I still say, you know what, God's with me. I'm still going to try this music thing out. It's a love of mine. And at the end of the day, my whole purpose of life is to honor God's investments. And that's another investment he's given me, and that's music. So with the music, once I got the resources from Beauty and Black and, you know, the money from Beauty and Black, I've always needed some artists, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to have artists that really want it. Like me, I have a high motor. I have a high motor ever since I was a kid. It's like, I'm going to make it. Make it or make it ain't no other option. It's been like that since I was a kid.
Yep.
I was 4 years old, 5 years old. I really knew I was going to be here in this position. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there's a thing that we like can talk to our older selves in the future, but I knew I'd be here. I knew it. But with music, you have to have other like-minded people with you. And you have to have people that really want to win, because at the end of the day, if you aren't going to keep up with me, then we can't do nothing. So that's why I really hadn't touched the music, because I really hadn't run into too many artists that had that mentality. So, you know, sometimes so Beauty and Black comes out, and then an old friend of mine, Timo, pops back up into my life. And, you know, we go to Dallas one day. This is after Beauty and Black drops. We go to Dallas and I start putting on beats. And, you know, we just be freestyling in the black truck and stuff after the club and stuff like that. We all be freestyling. He started freestyling. I'm like, yo, it's hard. And then that's when, like, me and Tim, we've been friends for some time now. And I knew he did music, but, like, this is, like, it's, like, in front of me. So then he started freestyling. And then at the end of the day, I was like, bro, we should, like, do something, you know, work on some music. And then some months went by, and then we really locked in, because this is like after I threw a couple parties, like a couple gatherings. I'm like playing beats, and he keeps freestyling. He's killing it. I'm like, yo, this shit hard. We got to do something. So around April of last year, we started going to Patchwork Studios, and really start laying tracks down. And then with me being the funder of everything and me being the guy who's running all the operations, the studio, the mixing, the master, I was like, bro, I just need to get my LLC, start my business, and really run this thing as a label for real instead of just doing something, just throwing money away, run it as a label. So that's really how it started. And then because TMO's been my branch since 2012. But then TMO Music is my musical branch. But it's that's how it really started. Me and Timo, and then other artists came into the equation. Tally, my dog Dave, who just released on Day 2X, came into the equation because Day 2X, he actually started as a cameraman for us. Because it's like some movie stuff. And Day 2X is with us. I'm in New York.
Yes.
He likes to pull me to the side. Like, yo, bro, I got some shit. I got some shit I want to show you, bro. And he showed me his music. I'm like, yo, this is hard. And then I was like, bro, you gotta get in the studio. And he's apprehensive because I don't know. Then I pushed him and pushed him and pushed him. And then next thing you know, we made 15 songs. And then we just released 100 a day. And he's really good. So it's just it's very minute and very small, a small group that I'm working with. But at the same time, these are guys that I believe in. Maybe it'll grow as time goes on, but right now I'm focused on the 3 guys mainly in the circle. But at the same time, we started a label because I just wanted to have another leverage point with just me being Julian Horton as a brand. You know what I'm saying? As an actor, as a producer, as a label exec too. So at the end of the day, I'm just trying to wear all these hats and honor God's investment that he's given me. And that's really how it started. And now we're just on the road to just, making the music be heard even more.
I love that. Now you pretty much answered the next question. I was going to ask you, do you see yourself expanding? There's so many fire emerging artists that I feel like don't have the capital, don't have the leverage, don't have the backing, and that's the problem. They don't have the support and they don't have the team. Yes. Outside of the 3 that you're working with, again, the next question was, do you see the expansion? What if the 3 do blow up, and what if it does take off? Do you see yourself kind of now these 3 are cracking, they're off. Let's keep going. Like, do you kind of?
I definitely think I'll expand too. It's so crazy too because it's like on my Timo Music page. It's like I don't really check the messages on there because I run my Julian Horton 12 Instagram, but I run the Timo Music page too. But I went to the message the other day. There's a flood of people. Bro, I'm trying to. And I was like, "Whoa, this is kind of crazy."
Yeah, they're trying to get in.
They really is trying to get in.
Yep.
And they're like, "Yo, this dude is actually running it up," and he's like a young. Because usually the people who run labels are older. They're not like Roy Bellery at hit TV. It's unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love it too, because you always got these older guys running these labels. And I feel like that young guy from New York, you know what I'm saying, who's crazy, who did Bad Boy. I feel like him a little bit, but not like, not like that. But it's just but in the way of him being that young and just him bringing up artists, I feel that. I feel the energy of just wanting to bring music to the world. But it's I'm going to definitely expand once I get the main core artists, popping the way we want to, though. So it takes time. It takes time. And it's even now, if I acted, it took me 10 years to get here. I mean, that's since 2016. It's 2026 now. Now people are like, oh, you're right. But it's bro, I've been doing it for a long time, bro. But so with the music, it's kind of crazy too, because it's you want songs to blow up, and hopefully the leverage of me having followers and having a following helps the music grow faster. Yeah. But at the same time, even translating the viewership from acting to music is not an easy thing. No, people see me as one thing, like you're Roy. You're Roy. So if you want to do this now, you're like, oh, where's Roy at? It's trying to translate that and get these people to say, hey, settle down. Just listen to the music, right? Yeah. I know you care about Beauty and Black. I know you're obsessed with the show. Yeah, but just pause real quick, listen to the music, whether you like it or not. And people, most of the time, they like it. So it's hard to translate that, though, and it does take work. So that's why we're just taking it very slow, but at the same time, putting these records out and just trying to build momentum for the artists so that they can do their thing and create their own fans and do their own thing and just keep paying it forward. And then at the end of the day, once they start blowing up, then I'll definitely be able to expand. Yeah, I love that strategy. And also too, we're in a space right now where I feel like I'm a true music head, hip hop head, and I'm a millennial. So I grew up in the Tupac, Nas, Jay-Z music, right? Yeah. And I feel like that's the era where you actually had to have talent. You have to really have bars. You have to have talent.
and you had to be good to be let in, you know? Do you have now, again, being that we're in a very saturated era of music where I'm trying to, it's just coming at me too fast. Like, I'm trying to consume it all and listen and support. Do you have a plan to separate yourself from what everybody else is doing? Is there a sound that you're kind of going for? Like, what's the plan of action? Again, like, why should we listen to, you know, all the artists that are signed under, you know, TMO? Like, what should be the plan or the plan of action for you, if there is one?
No, what
separates you from everybody else?
That's a great question. That's actually a really good question. I think what separates us is the fact that, like, and that's a really good question.
Thank you.
I'm so glad Kanye just dropped his album. The reason why
please expand.
The reason why I'm glad Kanye dropped his album is because, okay, the music on the album is not street shit. It ain't trap shit. It ain't the normal stuff that we've been getting from the common music era that we live in, especially being in Atlanta. So you're in LA, I'm in Atlanta. So we have a sound, which is trap, whether it be a lot of 808 heavy, 808 heavy, synth heavy, dark synth heavy, Future, Doug, whatever, from Atlanta. Me, I like that sound. I do like that sound, but I'm a guy, like you said, I'm a millennial too. So it's just like, I'm a guy that likes, I mean, Kanye is my favorite artist of all time, my favorite. And I like Drake, and I like Drake's beats, and I like Kanye's beats, and I like the sounds that they convey to the world because it's not particularly for one race. It's really universal sound.
Right.
When you hear Father, like, and you hear the drums, and you hear the synths, and you hear the way that Kanye's attacking the record, I'm glad that he just dropped that because it's okay. It's a breath of fresh air. Because, okay, bet we can still just make good music. You know what I'm saying? We can make good music. So with TMO, it's like, with me, it's making sounds and stuff like that. I like using cinematic sounds. I like using sounds that make your frequency rise up. You know what I'm saying? That feel good. That make you like, oh, this feels good. While also incorporating a lot of 808s and heavy drums too, a lot of knock and bounce. And I just think that with our sound, it's going to be a mixture of street trap, but at the same time, a mixture of heavenly, angelic, cinematic sounds. And I think the artists that we have the flows and have the cadences, have the voice to be able to make those sounds pop out even more. And then the sounds make their voice pop out even more, which creates the ultimate experience. I think is a fucking smash.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Because I think it's like, and then Big Dog with Tally is chill, and Big Dog and Tally is like, just Tally is the more Tally, because I always look at the artists too, because they have to create their identity too. And this is a good conversation. So I feel like we were just talking on the couch, but they have to create their identity too. And I'm trying to, like, segue them to, like, create their identity. Like, Tally's like the rich, luxurious, chill, laid back. I ain't got to do too much when I make beats for him. I can just play some chords, lay down some bass, nice snare, hi-hats, boom, make it easy. Day 2X, he's more like, he has an industry sounding voice, and it's like very commercial, and it works well with the beats that I want to convey, like, that are spacey and hard knocking and things of that nature. So I can do the chill stuff with Tally, I can do the space hard knocking with that, and then with Tim, I can do the southern twang because he's from Memphis, and it's like do the hard hitting southern rooted hip hop 808 stuff with him. So I think with TMO music, you're getting so many, like, different flavors of people, which makes it a workshop and a one-stop shop of a lot of different sounds that you can get from this group. It's not just trap. It's not just southern. It's not just synthy. It's not just this, that, and the third. It's a bunch of stuff collected under one umbrella that is good music at the end of the day. And I think that's what separates it, because it's different. It has variety. We're versatile. We can do a lot. And I think we want artists that I like are versatility. Like, I like artists that have, because some artists be like, we'll release an album and every song sounds the same. I don't really like albums like that. I like versatility. That's why I think, like, when I think of a versatile album, I think about Take Care by Drake. I think every song sounds different. You got Over My Dead Body, then you got Shot For Me, then you got Headlines, then you got Crew Love. Those are all 4 different sounds. So with TMO, I'm trying to do the same thing of just creating versatility.
I love that.
So I think that's what you listen to us for, versatility and just different energies you can feel throughout the music.
I think too, what you got to work on too is some sync placements. No, we got to get them songs placed on different shows, sitcom series.
We trying now as we speak. We're trying now as we speak. We're waiting. All right. I'm
Right.
trying. That's the thing about doing all this. I'm just giving my best. I'm trying my hard because, like I said, like it's the juxtaposition of. It's such an interesting like place I'm at right now with everything because it's like you got Beauty in Black. I'm backed by this big ass machine called Netflix, and it's like we're gonna do
Absolutely, yeah.
everything for you. Here, strong black lead. Netflix will post you, and it's like, this feels amazing. I ain't gotta do shit. And then the juxtaposition of it with the music, it's like, all right, here's the hustle. But I like it though, because it's like I can hustle still. I'm not comfortable. It's not like, oh yeah, I would sit back and just enjoy the Beauty in Black labor and the fruits of my labor from Beauty in Black. No, it's like, nah, on to the next. We got to go hustle. And I like that because I always like to hustle. So it's a great position I'm in right now. And I'm blessed by God to be in it because it's like everyone loves Beauty in Black and you're getting the followers seeing it. But it's like, nah, I want y'all to look at this though.
Yeah.
I got this. I got this for you. And it's and trying to, you know, overturn those listeners and get those listeners turned into our music. It's a fun, difficult task, but it's enjoyable though, for sure.
Yeah, I love that. So before I let you go, you know, outside of, you know, this monster character Roy and Beauty in Black and Timo, like what's next for you? Is there anything that you have on your bucket list that you need to scratch off?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I have films that I'm about to direct and produce. See, I haven't even gotten to that layer.
Okay.
See, people just see. That's the thing funny about being Roy. I'll be honest, I like you. You're like cool to talk to. The thing about being Roy, the thing about being Roy and being Julian is such a funny thing because it's like you're Roy forever now, nigga. You Roy. So I'm like, bro, I don't think I really know who y'all are talking to and who's playing this nigga. It's a nigga that is very. I'm not here just to be Roy. I'm not the guy just to be like, oh, this is my character for life. I'm about to do so much other shit that it's like y'all might forget I played.
And we want it all.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid to show all those different layers.
Exactly. I'm definitely
as a person. I mean, give us your God-given talents.
That's it. I'm leaving it all on the field.
Like you're supposed to.
For sure.
You're supposed to try it all. What I'm always telling you, do everything, try it all, and see what sticks.
Everything is not now.
See what sticks.
People haven't even seen me direct it or write. I've written films, and that's next. Is the production of Julian Pictures. That's my production company.
I love that. I'm so here for it. I'm very, very excited.
Yes, and it's way different than what I'm acting in. See, I'm telling different stories. This is like I'm not just doing the regular day. I'm telling you, TMO it stands for just we're going outside the box with stuff. And I got a film that I wrote called Sheep, and and y'all people will be very intrigued to see this short. It's a short film, but it's going to be very intriguing, and I think people are going to like it a lot.
Okay, I'm excited for it. Oh my God. Well, you know what? This was such a great conversation. If we have more time, I'm going to double back. I'm going to hit Kelly and we're going to double back. Because I feel like you got so much more to talk about. I definitely want to I want to stay in the loop about all the music that you're dropping. She's going to send me everything. We're going to get fully behind it. We're going to support it. We're going to post it.
I appreciate you so much.
Retweet, whatever we got to do. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, whatever we got to do. Please, again, just drop where we can follow you. Any socials, any websites, anything, that how we can stay in the loop with you.
Yeah, Julian Horton 12 on all socials. The number 12, Julian Horton 12 on all socials: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, MySpace, everything. Julian Horton 12.
MySpace, okay.
That's probably
we still got MySpace.
Nah, for sure. But Julian Horton 12 on all platforms.
Okay, perfect. Again, thank you so much for your time. This was great. I'm gonna send everything to Kelly soon, and we're gonna get to it.
Thank you so much. God bless you.